Hey, it's Ninja Boy. Welcome back once again to Rex Rocket. So, in the last episode, we have taken our cryo sleep, and in this one, we have found our ship is being taken over by ooze. Doc Brown, Rexford, is that you? You just woke up or something? You just wake up or something? The Oozlings containment tanks light jump madness. Terra-Oozlings, they escaped their tanks and are causing chaos. Lauren, I'm pretty sure her circuits are completely fried. When I woke from cryo sleep, she tried to convince me to take a bath in a toxic Terra-Oozling vat. If you run into Laura, don't even try talking to her, just get away. Survivors have fled to the lower decks. Use the elevator by the mess hall to reach them. Rexford, you must save the ship. Our galaxy depends on it. Blah. And he's dead now. So, now these guys have kind of gone haywire. So you can shoot them. You can get little yellow blobs that give you lives. And there are puddles on the ground that will cause Terra-Oozlings to spawn. So you want to be careful about those so you don't actually spend too much time on them, because they will continuously spawn. But now there's a thing here, a chest, which will give you a ton of that stuff. But I believe up here is still the same. Yeah, up here is still the same. You can change the music and all that. The vent, I think, was running before previously anyway. But nothing new besides that. As you can see, things do respawn, so you have to be careful. You can't do anything with this yet. That will be something to come. It's a quick transportation around the ship. There we go, 100 energy. This is where Lauren was. And as I mentioned, I don't think there's any way for me to get up here yet, which I would really like to be able to, but I don't think there is any way for me to get up there just yet. Because I would really like that health thing. So let me just take out the, ooh, not what I wanted to do. The, robots are probably a bigger threat than those guys are, unless you stand in their ooze puddle or get hit by them. I'm not doing the best job. Yeah, I was kind of concerned about the ooze puddle right there. But here we go. This used to be the medical hall. So one nice thing that you can do is, if you notice, these guys will go down the ladder. However, the tiny blobs won't. So if you just sit here on the ladder and fire upwards, you're fairly safe. Then these guys will go down here, be on the ladder, and just take them out at a leisurely pace. So now you can see there's a new card here, and this is what I was saying, is I'm going to revisit some of these areas because they do change and certain things do come back from them. So there we have it. I'm sitting on 1 health right now. So this is a very interesting game setup. So you have these checkpoints, but you also have a life system. So you kind of have to make sure that you're keeping track of kind of both of them at a time. Where is this? This is not what I want to do. And do that. And I was not paying attention. So there we go. I was standing in one of the ooze puddles. The ones that are neon green and are sitting there pulsating. I was standing in one of those and not paying attention. So because I wasn't paying attention, I got splattered. And yeah, because they will just keep spawning more little oozlings. Rex! Bubbles, you can talk? I've seen things you wouldn't believe. All those moments lost in time, like tears in a fishbowl. Cough. Time to die. Bubbles! Bubbles! No! Yes, Bubbles the goldfish. That's really what I wanted to come back over here for, was Bubbles the goldfish. The other thing, now there's a record here. So, like I mentioned, things do change. All my guns are now gone. I don't know where they went. Just fire as much as you can. Have that guy fall down. And now, kind of get around here and go down this way. Oh boy. Yeah, this game can be pretty relentless. That's the word I'm thinking of. And get that taken care of. There we go. Another life for me. Not what I wanted to do. Low health, I know. Do that. 2 new guys spawn in. And do this. Yeah. Fairly relenting if you don't know what you're doing. So this, I wanted to go back here and check on the lower area just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because as you can see, different nodes appear too, and I missed one in the other room as well. So I need to get that. But coming down here, so still the same old thing. Can't do anything. Can't get through there. So getting back up here, and hopefully I can get the node in this room. Or no, it's not a node. It's a extra life. There we go. Oh, there is a node as well. I do not know how I'm going to get that node. And I exploded. Well, I thought I got a closer midway point, but I did not. It does keep your stuff though, so that is nice. It does keep your stuff. So now to go this way, all that stuff is taken because I've already taken it. Really quick. I want to make sure there's nothing in here. Yes, there is. And do this and fire there. And it's kind of a bloodbath, and there are slime bats. And I don't think there's anything. Yeah, that's just back there. So now I get to do this all over again, going back. But as you can see, there are different slime types. There's the tiny ones, there's the bats, there's the generic blobby slime ones. Get those, I might as well. Then I can go into the lower path, or I can get rid of all of these guys for absolutely no reason. There's no reason for me to do that. But I can lower myself down. Everyone, Captain Rex has made it! Get that, health expansion. Science can only... Oh, no, that was the card thing, I think. There we go. Sorry, Captain, but the crazy helper bots raided our supplies. There's our energon scattered all throughout the ship now. And then the green one is health. I'm just going to wait here till it's safe to come out. Well, let's go down here. Talk to this lady. Or man. Crewman. Look like a lady. Don't go that way, Rex. The lower decks are crawling with crazed robots and wild Terra-Oozlings. So, be careful, Rexford. We sent a guard down this hall to find a way out, and he has not returned. We're going to... what? You're going out there, too? So, tap A to do small jumps, press A. Bigger jumps, fire a blaster at the floor while holding A for a boost. Yeah, so it's talking about doing that. Which is actually very difficult to do. I find it a lot easier to let go of the A button. And do that, do that. Let these go. And get exploded by them, because why not? That sounds like a good idea. Yeah. I already know. And get the bats to come down here. That is not how I want the bats to come down here. Let those guys fire. And as I was saying, these things do dissipate. There we go. I am kind of playing a little badly. And get these bats down here. Okay. Do that. I do want that, though, the extra life. And if the controller wasn't so... Because I'm using an Xbox controller. And it would be so much better if I had a D-pad instead of a joystick, because whenever it shows the little up on a D-pad, that's literally up on the D-pad. You move around with the joystick, the D-pad does nothing except interact with things. So you can't press up on the joystick to interact with stuff. It's a little frustrating. But now we are here into a big laser zone. That's a health Buildatron. And now, hey, look at that. Guards. Guards on the wall. Captain. The scientists have been cocooned by Terra-Oozling monstrosity. But I never saw Paris. And he's eaten. There we go. So now, this is the first boss. So you just kind of have to attack its head. And one did not take any damage here. Because there's a achievement for beating a boss without taking damage. And this one is actually really easy not to take damage on. But I was just playing badly. Okay, these guys will slowly turn into little oozling skeletons. And you can see them converting, and they even have little bubbles saying that they are. You just need to take care of them, not as quick as possible, but quickly. Okay, so he's getting dropped down. And now fire at this. There we go. Get rid of him. Get rid of the bats. And I exploded. Well, that was my first attempt. So now we have to go through that whole sequence again. Terra-Oozling monstrosity. So he gets eaten. It chomps him down. It disappears. And now this side. So I just need to attack him. There we go. And as I mentioned, it's not that hard to not take damage from him. And as I mentioned, I'm just playing real badly. Come on. See, that's another problem with the joystick I find, is it's fairly touchy on which direction it wants you to go. that. They're all gone now. I am pretty much done with this boss. There we go. Boss is now done for, and we get our first gun. You found the quadra-bolt shotgun. So now I have a shotgun. It only has 2 shots that they recharge very, very slowly. Yeah, as you can see, very, very, very slow recharge. But they do... It does boost you up higher than the normal shot does. So that is a very nice thing about it. Now with that, I'm going to end it here after the first boss has been completed. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Rex Rocket. See you guys then.